Check this.
Hello, this is Socially Triggered, and this video is going to be kind of a funny one in a weird way. It's the 3 reasons why I hate equality. Now, everybody always goes on about how great equality is and about egalitarianism and how people should all be just treated the same and all that wonderful stuff. I personally hate equality with a passion, actually. And before you get all upset with me, listen to my reasons, and you'll see why I hate equality and why you probably should hate equality too. So, first of all, my first big reason is that people are not the same. Just my number 1 reason, people are not the same. And why should we be treated or expected to be the same? So, for example, they always say equality between all the different races, all the different peoples, all the different genders. Well, men and women are different, and there's different things that you have to do with men and women. Like, you have to treat them actually differently. And you shouldn't expect equal results from men and women. For example, women will have different interests than men. So if you're expecting that women will be equally represented as whatever field, for example, nursing, well, it's disproportionately women. Teaching, disproportionately women. So many fields are disproportionately women over men. And the opposite goes into different fields, like engineering, for example, is disproportionately men. And if you expect equality, well, you would expect it to be 50-50. But that's just not realistic, because people are different. And we got to appreciate our differences, because if everybody was the same, then we'd be screwed. We'd be totally messed up, because we'd have everybody wanting to do the same thing, and we wouldn't have all the things that we need people to do. We need people to drive cabs. We need people to be doctors. We need people to be lawyers. And the differences within our society, the things that make us unequal, is actually what makes us great. And this is a really important thing to understand, that equality is not a good thing in this respect. We want differences. We want inequality, because people will act as different groups. Women will act differently than men. Different races have different interests as well. And we got to appreciate those differences and utilize those differences and embrace those differences. So if we try to keep on pushing this idea of equality, then we're assuming that everybody's the same. And that's not a good way to think. So so that's my first reason, that people are not the same. Okay? The second one is excellence. This is my real big pet peeve about equality. I remember way back when there was this policy of no child left behind, that we have to basically cater to all children so that they all meet the standard. And what they did is, instead of like raising the standard, they lowered the standard in order to make sure that everybody was able to meet the standard. So what I prefer to create the highest standard, so that we're always trying to do more, be more, whatever. And if people don't make that standard, fine. They don't make the standard. Because people are different. Again, back to the first one. People are different, and we don't have to all make millions of dollars. We don't all have to be the CEO of McDonald's. We don't all have to be whatever. So if we lower the standards, and we say everybody's equal, I hate that. It just doesn't make sense. We need people to strive. We need people to achieve more. I remember when playing in sports, you'd have a trophy for the guy that came first. Well, nowadays when you do sports, they have like everybody wins. They don't even keep scores in some games, because they can't have the concept of, maybe that team is better than us. That's not equal. If they're better than you, that's not equal. So they have to give everybody a trophy. Well, I don't believe in that. Why? What if everybody gets a trophy, then nobody's going to bother trying, because there's no incentive to try. So we have to have excellence, that people are going to be better than us. I don't mind if somebody's better than me. I think that's part of life, that it's not fair. It's not. There's always going to be somebody better than you. But the cool thing is, you're always going to be better than somebody else. You can strive for being the top. You can strive for excellence. That's why I love the Olympic Games, for example, because it's about excellence. It's about finding the best of the best. And I always strive to be part of that. I always wanted to be Olympian myself. And even though I never achieved it, and I was not even close to achieving it, I had at least the motivation for that excellence and to be better than I would have been if I didn't have something to strive for. So equality it weakens this whole idea. It just tries to make everybody the same, and it's kind of like dull. I want people to strive for excellence, to be better. So, and the last one is, it's again with this concept of, like when people say equality, they want everybody to be treated the same. Well, this is my third reason, is special treatment. I actually want special treatment. If everybody just treats you the same, then there's nothing special anymore, because you get treated the same regardless of you make a good friend with that person, while they just treat you the same. If it's your parents, you expect them to treat you differently than some other kid. You want special treatment. And if you go to a restaurant, even, let's say, you want that when you go into that restaurant, that you're the best customer and you want to be treated specially. And if everybody's treated the same, well, there's nothing special about that. You want everybody to be treated well. That's fine. Treat people well. Treat people with respect. But respect should be earned, of course. But the point is, you don't just treat people as special or treat people without, you don't treat people all the same. Because if you treat everyone the same, it's meaningless. I don't know if I can make this clear enough, that we want actual special treatment. I bet, can you think of a situation where you don't want to be treated as special? Can you think of a situation where you just want to be seen as the same as everyone, no matter how hard they try, no matter what they do? Then there's no incentive to do better. That's why I hate equality. It's all about reducing the standards, reducing people to all the same, all boring. I want more than that. I hope you want more than that. I hope you hate equality as much as I do. Because it's not about being the same. It's about being better. Even better than yourself. So we can always grow. And we should strive for as much inequality as possible, where we rise to the top. We strive for excellence. We strive to be different. We strive to be a unique individual, blessed with the gifts that we are given when we're born, and we've utilized those to become greater than what our normal potential would have been. The goal of life is not to accept mediocrity. The goal of life is to achieve things that were considered unimaginable before. Always move forward. And that's why equality is one of those things that will hold us back. And I really hate it. And I hope that you hate equality as much as I do, and in contrast, I hope you liked this video and you give me your feedback. Why is equality such a great thing? Or why does it suck? Tell me. I want to know. Give me feedback. And please share this video. Get other people talking about this topic. Because right now, we're living in a society where everybody's just pitching equality. And it's not right. It's really destroying our society. And I want you to help me fight against that. And so please share this video, comment, and thanks again for watching. Bye.
Check this.